Title: The key was never just the car. Brooklyn had always believed in miracles. But only in the kind that showed up late, barely visible, the ones you had to squint through tears to even notice. She didn't expect hers to come with a silver star on the hood. For months, she'd driven a car that coughed louder than it ran, breaking down as often as her spirit did. She prayed in the quiet, when no one saw, asking not just for a car, but for a sign that God still saw her. Last night, that prayer got answered in the form of a sleek, shining Mercedes-Benz from Paradise Motors. She stood in the lot, stunned, as if the sky had split open and handed her a second chance on four wheels. But this isn't just a story about a new car. This is about the engine under her faith, the direction of her surrender, and a God who shows up, on time, in full, and always with purpose. The story. Brooklyn didn't have it easy. Rent was late more often than not. She worked hard, 2 jobs, 3 side hustles. But even effort has limits. And every time her old car groaned to a stop, it whispered, "You're not going anywhere." But she didn't stop believing. She kept tithing when it didn't make sense, kept praying when the answers were slow. She spoke life over her bank account and peace over her anxiety. And then came the breakthrough. Not a lottery, not luck, but a call from a friend of a friend, someone who said, "We've got something for you. Come down to Paradise Motors." There it was. A car she didn't pay full price for. A Mercedes-Benz, elegant and impossible, except that nothing is impossible for God. And in that moment, as she slid into the driver's seat, she realized this wasn't just about transportation. It was about transformation. To the tune of Amazing Grace. Singable and heartfelt. Best read slowly, almost whispered. I once was stuck, with nowhere new. My hope ran low each day. But then a light broke through my night, and God prepared the way. Through every no, through every stall, I held on to His name. For though I cried, He stayed right by. His love, it never changed. This wheel I hold, this path I ride, is more than just a car. It's proof He sees my smallest needs and meets me where we are. Scripture anchors. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Brooklyn clung to that verse when her life didn't line up with her prayers. It reminded her that delays aren't denials. James 1 verse 4, "Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." She understood that real faith doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it just whispers, "Keep going." Everyday truths just for you. Peace isn't the absence of problems, it's presence in the middle of them. Provision doesn't always look the way you pictured it. God often answers with people, so stay open to community. Faith isn't a feeling. It's a decision. Brooklyn now drives past the same gas station she used to cry in front of. Same roads. New perspective. Because now, when the engine hums, it hums with purpose. Her takeaway? You don't have to understand the route to trust the driver. To apply Brooklyn's lesson in your own life. 1. Recall a time you felt stuck. Close your eyes. Breathe. Picture it. 2. Now, pick a daily trigger, maybe your morning coffee or the sound of your alarm. 3. Each time it happens, repeat silently. I'm not stuck. I'm being set up. God's still working. Do this daily for a week. Let your mind begin associating that moment with trust and forward movement, not fear or frustration. You'll feel the shift begin. Subtle, powerful. Takeaway. Sometimes the biggest miracle isn't what you're given. It's who you become while waiting for it. And just like Brooklyn, you'll find that the key you were waiting for was never just about the car. It was about the journey back to peace, back to trust, back to him. Every tear you've cried, I have seen. Every prayer you've whispered, I have heard. I am working all things together for your good. You are more than a conqueror through my love. Rise with confidence today, knowing that victory is already yours. Penned by Garry Conan Doyle. In worship of God's wonderful glory.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you're still here, something in this story or song clicked with you. So here's a little secret. When you hit thumbs up, it tells the YouTube gremlins, hey, more of this. And if you subscribe, it's like saying, yeah, I want in. So go ahead, tap like, hit subscribe, and make sure you don't miss what's next. Because this ride, it's just getting started.